all around. No holding back now, no time for keeping still. Feel the surge inside us, climbing up the hill. One heartbeat, one breath, one shared electric thrill. When the whistle blows, the world shakes free. Every voice away, crashing wild and free. This is more than just a game, it's where we're meant to be. A celebration rising for every electric thrill. When the vuvuzelas blast a brassy, joyful sting. The referee's call a sharp and sudden thing. From the stadium shaking to the pitch's green wide span. Every pass a story, part of the master plan. Watch the players quick to step, a blur across the turf. A goal net ripples worth every single serve. Cleats kick up the moment, a spray of earth, proving what this passion's truly worth. No holding back now, no time for keeping still. Feel the surge inside us, climbing up the hill. One heartbeat, one breath, one shared electric thrill. When the whistle blows, the world shakes free. Every voice away, crashing wild and free. This is more than just a game, it's where we're meant to be. A celebration rising for everyone to see.
And welcome back, friends. That's right, the Australia Flash are back in the place once again with another FIFA live stream. And yep, got the big one all lined up. And let's look at the stats here. Goals and fixtures on the right of the screen there. That was a very close match for Wales there. 10 goals to 11. Wow, that was mad. This close. And yet that for the US at least to tie things up. But yeah, was able to hold out there for a victory for Wales. And breaking news. Those of you who haven't not been following what's been happening with the World Cup as it happens on the moment. Erling Haaland has knocked out Brazil. You heard me right. Erling Haaland, the star player of Norway. See, sometimes, yeah, cometh the hour, cometh the man, and sometimes all it takes is some razzle dazzle, quick play, amazing moves that could turn a match away around. And yep, Brazil is no longer in the World Cup, and Norway has knocked out Brazil 2 goals to 1. So yeah, Spain, Portugal tomorrow, and England and Mexico tomorrow as well. So well, 2 big matches lined up, and just goes to show you, as I was telling my friend, and she's definitely on the ropes exactly if her team could pull out a victory. Just never know. Last second goal, injury time against you on a play, and I haven't looked at the footage yet between Brazil and Norway match, but yeah, sometimes it just happens. Sometimes just a matter of luck. Quick fire move, and all of a sudden you're behind the eight ball and don't have enough time to respond. So maybe after I look at the footage, I'll be able to look at exactly if Brazil probably could have done something a little differently, or maybe the bench itself, the coach and the administrative panel there could have done something a little different to switch things up. But sometimes you can see things happening on the pitch as a coach, and yeah, probably make some changes. And it looks like from the initial stats, which we'll have a look at halftime here, that Norway actually dominated most of the play as well in terms of possession as well. So wow, yep, Norway's through, Brazil is out. So that's it. Maybe it's Norway's turn to finally get chance in the finals and loft the trophy, but it's too early to tell. And good team, really good teams now going at it at this stage of the tournament. So yes, sorry Brazil fans, yep, Brazil's out. Norway continues to march on, and the Vikings are still gonna do it their road chance and they've rode their way across the finish line of this one. And yeah, Haaland, dangerous play. Gotta watch for those danger players, especially try to definitely pick up their movements and some of their passes, because if they've really got a quick eye for goal, all it takes is just a little opening, a little sliver of chance to get onto goal, and all of a sudden, before you know it, yeah, 2-3 goals down, or probably going into injury time, and try to see if you can muster up some sort of a nice flow of gameplay to get into the box or thereabouts to get a goal. So yep, Brazil is out. The actual World Cup I'm talking about, not talking about the gameplay here on the channel. Yes, Brazil is knocked out. Norway marches on. So wow, interesting things definitely picking up course in the World Cup. 2 big matches tomorrow: England and Mexico, and Spain and Portugal. Wow. A lot of fans from other teams are going to be looking at this and say, wow, you just can't write off any team. And even though at the beginning of the match, Brazil's percentage of winning the match was pretty high, goes to show you Cape Verde almost pulled off an upset against Argentina, and they didn't have much of a chance. It's like, what, 17% probability? They almost knocked out the current World Cup champions. So yeah, it's getting really interesting, and yeah, you just can't say. All depends. There's a lot of things that can go against the run of play that could turn a match around, and yeah, no team is invincible of getting knocked out. Play well, defend well, and gotta have trust in terms of your bench, your coach as well. It's got to see things happening on the pitch and not being afraid to take a chance. Sometimes you kind of worried as a coach, I guess, to make changes at certain junctions in the game, because if things go wrong, it can definitely go against you. But sometimes as a coach, you have no choice but to make a change, and tactically speaking, and moving things around. And even if you got to change formation during the actual flow of the game, do so. Just my opinion. Things are not going for you. Sometimes it's best to look at all the other options that you've prepared before the actual start of the match and make changes. In Norway's case, Haaland is probably the one who actually pulled it out the bag for them. From all accounts, the headlines are Haaland knocks out Brazil, which means he probably scored the last goal, or the goal to probably definitely turn things in their favor. So yeah, definitely. And most of the teams in the World Cup that are left in the World Cup have a lot of really solid attacking players that can really turn the game around in their favor, but can't always rely on star players. It's a team effort, and well, so no more Brazil, and Norway marches on, and definitely at halftime we'll have a look at what's happening on the stage of the World Cup. Yep, just messaged a couple of friends there, and they're like emojis of like, wow, you kidding me, right? I know, big name team, one of the favorites to loft the trophy, but gosh, just can't say. And a lot of predictions, who's going to make the finals, but a lot of things could happen during a match that can turn the game around. And look, there you have it. I always said Norway's a solid team, and you can't write them off at all. They have really good players, and of course Haaland is there, but still just one player, and they've had a good record, a good run in the tournament so far, and wow, it's getting really interesting, and things are definitely boiling up, and it's going to get a lot more intense, trust me, as things move towards the quarterfinals for sure. But right now, yeah, got a big match lined up here, and so far so good. As you can see in Group B, England, Wales, United States, and Islamic Republic ran in this one, and England of course won their match there, initial match against and won that 3-0, and right now of course it's Wales' turn, taking on Islamic Republic of Iran, and see if they can actually continue the momentum of winning. But it's not going to be easy. World-class Islamic Republic of Iran is going to be a tough match. And it was really tight versus the United States in that match there, 10 goals to 11. And every time I scored, they scored back. And probably if they had another 2 minutes left in the match, probably would have found an equalizer as well. But gosh, it just shows you that sometimes scoring that one goal in the World Cup is just not enough. And the worst you can do as a team, in my opinion, is try and change things up and become too defensive, especially when you got really good teams that have attack-minded players. And yeah, definitely could equalize, and especially if it goes down to injury time. Yeah, but it could go either way. Probably a lot of variables as well, and probably Norway just played the better game. Like I said, I haven't seen the footage yet, so yeah, I'll be able to judge how that game went and probably break things down into what I believe. Yeah, probably if Brazilian play to their usual standard or Norway just played to a really amazing level. Yeah, be interesting to see exactly where that goes. But for this match, definitely have to defend a lot better than I did in the first match there, where I played taking on Union there, and definitely have to take any opportunities in front of goal. And wow, definitely, as you can see in some of the other groups there, really good teams there. And gonna be quite interesting, this tournament here. Yep. Wow, and this is just a preliminary to the stages of the knockout. So yeah, well, definitely gonna be quite an interesting match here. And we can have a look at the squad here. I'm gonna go with a 4-2-3-1 narrow for this one. And not sure if I'll stick with this lineup here. The players definitely do seem a bit out of place. Padu can go there. Let's see what we have here.
That's what I said, Sam.
Yeah, some of the players they have good stats overall in terms of decent shooting and stuff like that, but yeah, physicality and defending attributes definitely not to that level that I'm looking for. Probably let's see Ramsey here.
Thanks, Mark. I gotta go.
Let's put Morel there.
I got something in my apartment.
Yeah, I think Ramsey would be the better option there. A little off in terms of his pace, but a bit more in terms of physicality, and yeah, I think it's defending. So dipped a bit there, but change there on the wings. Yeah, of course, can also strike. I have Wilson up front. You could probably argue the point that maybe for this match, I probably could have Bale striking. Check something here.
Alright,
don't seem like we have any out and out right wingers in the team here, but
I'm nervous, not paying attention.
not bad stats there. Probably I can put Johnson there on the wings. But he's more left winger. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll try and do that then last minute.
Yes, he Bale there. Definitely can play right wing comfortably as well.
Oh wait. Hey. Oh.
Of course, Johnson might not be a bad option, even though more left wing than anything else. His weak foot is all stops, which means his right foot can definitely be brought into play quite acceptably enough on that right wing position there. And does attacking work rate pretty high. Of course, as a winger in his case, his defensive work rate is pretty low. So let's have a look, see.
Oh shit,
Compare him to Thompson.
that's crazy.
Yeah, probably the better option there. Definitely could make the point there that probably it's best to keep Wilson on the right wing there. Let's have a look there. Probably more can come in there.
Why do we have a creek house back room? It looks like Captain's Paradise. Trying to tap into some signals? What's going on?
Yeah.
No, I have to go back out here now. I'm just interested in the story. Can't I just
Wow, look at this. Bango there. Yeah, shooting is, well, not very good at all. Passing, below average, dribbling, defending and physical attributes, not too bad.
They're gone! Why are they all going?
Wow.
I don't like it. I don't know why it's whatever's doing is doing it. Honestly, if you think about it, we've been playing this game now for like 30 minutes or something. And we've had one scare.
Okay, tonight down.
Yeah, probably will stick with Wilson there
I'm
as passing and
Playing tonight.
so interesting.
uh,
Yes, everyone's got the football fever. I can't blame them, of course. World Cup once every 4 years, so yeah. Wow, I know. Can't get enough OMGs coming through our message that Brazil has been knocked out. But it's World Cup. Come on, not the first time that great teams, really good teams, have been knocked out. And like I said, all depends how you play on the day. And I'm not going to be critical of the coach or their administrative staff at all. I mean, sometimes you play your best football and still it's not good enough. Sometimes the other team does everything right and a bit more, and somehow you just can't find a way to counter it. So, yep, no more Brazil. So that's another line through a team, as Norway has rowed. Can you imagine end of match row that's going on there, and beating the drum there, and the crowd doing the row, not the Mexican wave this time. They got the row wave and the Mexican wave. 5 days, Norway and Mexico met at some point. You can imagine the crowd with the rows and the Mexican waves. Oh my days. But wow, still lots of football to be played. And my, it's getting interesting. It's getting really interesting. So that's why I keep telling all my friends and fam, of course, who are really looking at the World Cup and everything non-stop. Just cannot write off any team. Yes, you can probably express your desire to win and probably throw in a few little taunts here and there as well, but got to respect your opponent. You have to. Can't take nothing for granted. Things could definitely go your way for a bit, but the team's willing to make changes and adjustments. Yeah, definitely could change on the fly. Before you know it, match is almost finished, and you could be a goal or two down. And football is all about goals. I'm going to take a chance and have Bale attacking in this one up front. Can always change it on the fly. And I'm going to leave it at that. 4-2-3-1 formation tactics. The depth here, probably I could freestyle a bit.
I think yeah, we got
still build up, direct passing. I'm gonna take a chance, probably forward runs. Yeah, probably gonna take a chance from that one. Be a bit more attacking in terms of the foreplay a bit with Wales, but gotta be mindful of a lot of things there. Players in the box. Yeah, definitely keep that as it is. Corners, yeah, won't take the chance there. Free kicks, same thing. Fail on practically everything from left short free kick, right short free kick, long free kick, penalties. James on left corner and Williams on right corner. Bale, false 9, fair enough. Or get into the box, free roam, fair enough. Wilson, get into the box, free roam, fair enough. James, get into the box, free roam, alright. Ramsey, balance attack is fair enough. Aggressive deceptions. These are normal for now. Morale drop between defenders.
That means I'm not your son. He knows point to this.
Okay, I'll leave that as it is.
This is gonna be like put this back from here. And we still got a knuckle.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on balance attack for now. Roberts and Williams join the attack. Let's see overlap for Williams as well. Aggressive interceptions and Patu.
What? No, this isn't the hidden, but I don't know what it is.
Aggressive as well. Biggies.
Speed. I gave back to him when he was warm and quiet, so when he fell asleep. That's my eyelashes, I held him so tight. All out. Next morning, he had Eric's eyes. He knew that was him. And another one appeared. Myself, I'm tired.
Guess I could try to step up in that position, although I don't really like to do that too much with my centre backs there.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna give that a go. And Ward, yep, sweep keeper.
Oh, what was the code? Shit. Alright, so now we got.
I'm gonna save this for now.
Now we're gonna go back to that key. I am not their
So I'm gonna stick with that formation and tactical lineup for now. Yep, all lined up here and ready to go. And once again, thank you so much for joining another live stream. And yep, World Cup is definitely heating up.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and I keep saying in the end, yeah, whether you get knocked out at this stage, or maybe in the quarters, or the semis, only one team in the end can loft that trophy, and somebody's got to get knocked out along the way. And yeah, wow. And I think coaches sometimes can't be afraid to try something a little different. Always have different variations to your tactical approach to the game, looking at not just of how you actually play the game under general circumstances, but also how you play the game when odds may be stacked against you in the game during the match. How would you respond if you're 2 goals down, and what might be the tactics of the other coach and administrative team as well? So, gosh, football is such a tactical game. It's just not 11 players on the pitch running up and down doing what they're trained to do. It's a tactical concept to everything that happens, and things can definitely go against the run of play that you may have planned for. Yeah, I'm just interested to see exactly how Brazil approach the game. I'm not taking anything away from Norway. Really great team, and I'm sure they probably deserve to get that result in the end, but wow, interesting. So yep, Norway through, Brazil is out. Oh my days, I have not given you a proper welcome here. And yes, definitely welcome to the stream.
Okay.
And definitely the second FIFA all lined up and ready to go. And Wales taking on Islamic Republic of Iran in this one.
Welcome to another Flash Gamer stream. We have a really great session ready for you. We have such an amazing streaming session all lined up and ready to go.
Remember to like, share, drop a comment, and activate the notification bell icon. Well, we're both ready. Are you? Grab some snacks. Let's do this.
Flash Dash style!
Welcome to Flash Live Stream Gameplay. It's me, Monkey Day Luffy, your #1 warrior pirate. Remember to smash that like button, comment, and activate the notification bell. Get ready for some epic action as we bring it on in this amazing gaming journey. Let's go!
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash Live Stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
Hey gamers, want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash Sports streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Gamer Flash community and let's get this party started.
Ground vibrates, an electric current. Air itself a drum beat, thick and fervent. Flags unfurling, every shade of shout anticipation's current buzzing from the ground out 1,000 feet. marching to a single pulsing sound. This energy's infectious.
Oh yeah, there you have it. See,
Holding back now. No time for
this one created especially for the World Cup, right?
one heartbeat, one breath.
Yeah, did a collab with AI to produce this one.
When the whistle blows, the world shakes free. Every voice away, crashing wild and free.
Oh, wow, what a wild, absolutely wild World Cup it's been so far.
Rising for everyone to see.
Yeah, quite an emotional roller coaster as well. Wow.
Vuvuzela's blast, the brassy, joyful sting. The referee's call a sharp and sudden thing.
All right, so time to get the action underway, and fingers crossed I can keep things rolling forward here for Wales. And wow, what a last match that one. Probably one of my hard-fought matches ever. 10 goals to 11 as Wales got off to winning their first match, and USA was right there each and every time. Back and forth that one was, and fingers crossed can keep that momentum going in this particular match as well. As we can see the lineup here for Islamic Republic of Iran. Azmoun there up front, and Taremi there in an attacking midfield position, and probable lineup 4-4-1-1, and there of course left midfield position Amiri, and Jahan Akash there, of course, right midfield, and got Haji Safi, Azot Tahali, of course, their midfield players, Hamadi, Ali Ganji, and Husseini Sayan there, of course, backline there for Islamic Republic of Iran. And Beiranvand, there of course, goalkeeper. And for Wales, got Bale there up front, taking him off the wings and put him forward, striking. And also striker right behind him there, more left wing position, got James, and Wilson there, right wing position, Morel and Ramsey there, midfield positions respectively. Backline, Roberts, and Padu, Davies, and Williams, and goalkeeper will be Ward in this one. All taking place at the Lusail Stadium, and the referee for this one is going to be Federica Pelliccioli.
Being I've ever seen in real life.
A place in the round of 16 here at the 2022 FIFA World Cup beckons. Can they catapult themselves into the knockout stages? Stay with us, we'll have every kick of the ball for you live next on EA TV. Hello, great to have you with us, and this is the scene here at the Lusail Stadium, just to the north of Doha. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And both teams with one game each under their belt already. Let's see how they fare this time around. It's Iran versus Wales.
Well, thanks, Derek. All they can do is win this game. They can't worry about the other result. Let's hope they come out and play as we know they can. This should be a good game.
And a look at the lineup for Iran.
Well, they're playing with two up front, but they have different roles. The main striker has to use his pace to run behind the defence. The second striker is trying to find pockets of space to receive the ball and get himself turned. It's a good combination, I think.
A look at the starters for Wales. Ben Davies starts alongside Ethan Ampadu in central defence, and leading the line today is Gareth Bale. And they kick off here. Getting forward. Oh, that's a really good run and a very good challenge. James. He's in behind. Textbook goalkeeping. He's driven in the corner. Able to survive that attacking push. Bale. Timely intervention. Jahan Bakhsh. Ramin Rezayan. And keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Rally Ganji. And unable to keep possession. Moore. James. Nico Williams. Dan James. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Jahan Bakhsh. Rezayan. Taremi. Jahan Bakhsh. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Kiefer Moore. Bale. Dan James. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Jahan Bakhsh. Jahan Bakhsh. Dangerous ball. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Moore. Now with James. Bale. Must be! sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Trying to pick out a teammate. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Now, keeper in control. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Well, Gareth Bale, with his pace and poise, can often make a difference in a football match. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, I'm sure he's going to be tightly marked today because in the last match he was outstanding. Got his 2 goals, but it was his general play that was brilliant, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. James. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. And in with a real chance. And the challenge, crisp and clean. They need to get tighter. Corner given. It's a short one. Gareth Bale at the ready. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here's the replay, and they work it well just to change the angle on the cross. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Jahan Bash. Azmoun. That's useful play. Oh, no let up, plenty of pressure. Pressing as a team. Well, he could be in trouble now. Well, no card, just a warning. And Stuart, you're furrowing your brow.
Well, he's got away with that one. He hasn't even got a yellow card. That's a very strange decision, I would say.
Well, you have to conclude, Stuart, an opportunity wasted.
Yeah, and the other players are furious with him, and rightly so. That's such a poor free kick.
Ampadu. And possession lost, intercepted. Joe Morel. And that's an important intervention. Ampadu. On to Bale. And he read it superbly. Amiri. Chance here. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Williams. Moore. On to Bale. Nico Williams. Ramsey has it. Dan James. Gareth Bale! And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today, a constant threat to this back line.
Well, they fancy a short one. Ramsey. On to Bale. Terrific block. Saeed Ezzatullahi. The kind of shielding play you expect from him, and foiled only by the crossbar. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Jahan Bash. It's there for him, and the keeper more than equal to it. Over it comes. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. Ampadu. And it's Connor Roberts. Ramsey. Morel. On to James. Moore. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Amiri. Azmoun. Wales doing well to regain possession. Ampadu. Gareth Bale. Safe pair of hands, did his job. What can they do from here? Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Mehdi Taremi. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And deciding to go short with this one. There to take it away. Room to roam on the wing. Real chance. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here's the replay. And sometimes when you're being pressed high up the field, you have to go that little bit longer and not play out through the thirds. And that's what they tried to do here. They had their pocket picked, and suddenly they find the ball in the back of the net.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Bale. Couldn't keep the ball, Bale. And he's through here. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Vahid Amiri. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Sardar Azmoun. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Joe Morel. Roberts. Well, far from the ideal pass. Moving into the advanced position. And just slightly offside. Ramsey. Bale. A very timely interception. Ejan Hadjisafi. Mohammedi. And the emphasis is on creativity. Opportunity! The save was a good one. An important interception. Nicely timed tackle. Kiefer Moore. Now with Bale. Williams. Will he play it in? Ramsey. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Gareth Bale! And second time around he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Jahan Bash. But attacking possibilities. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, that is how to play advantage. Williams. And back with Bale. Just the challenge that was required. Jahan Bash. Bale. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And now passing it through. Well, the supporters think it's on, and the keeper there to deal with it. Well, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card. And now the delivery, and throwing himself at the ball. Now sending it in. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Jahan Bash. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Could cross it in here. Top-class defending. Oh, lovely ball. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Dan James. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Now can they counter clinically? Taremi. Commanding goalkeeping. He's driven in the corner. Well, still an issue here. Threat over for now, it seems. Wilson. And he's in. It's opened up for him. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Mehdi Taremi. Amiri. Milad Mohammadi. Haj Safi. Can he put it in? And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Roberts. It needs an accurate cross. And making the move to the inside. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? It's a perfect challenge. Nico Williams. Joe Morel. Just not looking confident in possession. He's in here.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, but the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Saeed Ezzatullahi. Haj Safi. Well, they might be onto something. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
There were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. Running with the ball confidently. Body on the line. Dan James. And possibilities inside the box. Wilson. Oh, could be. But if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
Sardar Azmoun. Jahan Bash shielding the ball superbly. Jahan Bash spot on with that tackle. Gareth Bale. Bale. A bit short with the clearance. Ramsey. On to Bale. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, he was excellent in that first half. He almost ran the game at times with his passing ability. Unless he's marked better in the second period, he'll continue to dictate the flow of this match.
Gareth Bale at the ready. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! Amiri. Chance here. They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square. What can they do from here? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards. A room to roam on the wing. Real chance. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. And he's through here. Oh, tremendous goal. Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to oh, is he going to be punished here? Gareth Bale. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. Wilson, and he's in. It's opened up for him. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Haj Safi. Can he put it in? And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. He's in here. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible...
I know, I gave up quite a lot there defensively towards the end there after such a solid start. And once again, my excuse, yeah, that brightness on Fifa's morning pictures of the glare from the sun as they have it, sometimes just too bright, and at times can be a bit blinding. So something about FIFA 23 that I never really liked was a balanced sort of settings in terms of that brightness. And yeah, if there was a setting in game that I can turn that down or adjust it, I definitely would be doing so. Yeah, so I prefer overcast matches or matches that don't have so much of a glare, and at times definitely can't flow with my play, especially wherever that big glare on the pitch can be. But elsewhere on the grounds, Italy 0, Senegal 0, Netherlands 0, and Ecuador 0 as well. So yeah, bit of work to do, even though not in a losing state at this time, so all tied up 5-all, but after obtaining such a decent lead in the first half. Yeah, in a sense, I definitely gave it away there. And yeah, pitch to me, as was the case in a prior match. Yeah, that morning light, that glare as you can see there on screen. Yeah, times definitely is not kind on the eyes at all. One thing about FIFA that, yeah, I'm not the only one in the community who's complained about it. Yeah, but it is what it is. So I don't think I'll be making any changes to the team at this point in time. And more of the same, just have to probably definitely initiate some early moves in terms of play. And hopefully on the other side of things at half time. Yeah, definitely the glare would probably not be such an issue where that's concerned. But anyway, once again, thank you so much for joining today's stream. And yes, it's all about World Cup action as Iran takes on Wales. In this one, trying for the W for Wales. At halftime, it's 5 goals apiece.
Ground vibrates, an electric current. Air itself a drum beat, thick and fervent. Flags unfurling, every shade of shout anticipation's current buzzing from the ground out 1,000 feet. Marching to a single pulsing sound. This energy's infectious all around. No holding back now, no time for keeping still. Feel the surge inside us climbing up the hill. One heartbeat, one breath, one shared electric thrill. When the whistle blows, the world shakes free. Every voice away, crashing wild and free. This is more than just a game, it's where we're meant to be. A celebration rising for everyone to see.
Don't just break a window and jump through a window. You break a window and find the odds are you are going to get spiced up at this. At this, you're going to get spiced up. Odds are you're going to get like a slip into something. Now.
And once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream. And I did say during the break, halftime break, definitely can have a look at some of the standings in World Cup as it is right now. And well, yep, Brazil out, and Norway marches on, and will be the first team to make it into the quarterfinals. So yeah, Norway's there. And yeah, definitely well played. And later on today will be England taking on Mexico. And wow, what a match that's going to be. And tough match to call. Both teams have looked quite solid in the lead up, of course, to this stage of the World Cup. Yeah, but Mexico has a really good record at home and high altitude as well at the Azteca. So yeah, definitely it's going to be quite a hard-fought match, I do believe, and there's a lot of fine margins that could make the game go back and forth. So yeah, like I said, it's not just a matter of the game being played on the pitch, but also decisive decisions made by the coach and the administrative team, depending on how things shape up on the pitch. And sometimes it's not waiting for something to happen, but seeing something that could be exploited that could actually change the game probably to your favor as well. So yeah, real technical game, and the players' duty is to play and to execute certain aspects of that plan. But yeah, teams that are flexible and can change things on the fly. Definitely teams that probably have a bit of an advantage where that's concerned. Also, did he play today? Yep. Portugal taking on Spain. Wow, look at that. My days, look at that. Look at that, the ratio of win-loss possibilities or probabilities here. Portugal, 24%. Spain, 50%. And 26% in terms of the polls here. Match that will go into extra time. My days. I honestly don't look at these ratios or probabilities really, because there's a lot of variables that could cause a match to go for or against you. As what's the case, of course, with Brazil taking on Norway, and stats definitely were not in their favor. But look at that, Norway proved that wrong, as you can see here. There, Brazil won and Norway 2, and round of 60 match out of the way as Norway now progress into the quarterfinals. And Brazil actually had a bit more in terms of shots at goal, 12 shots compared to Norway's 9 shots on target. Look at that, a bit more accuracy there from Norway, 5 shots and 4 by Brazil that were on target. So out of the 12, yeah, Brazil apparently was a bit inaccurate with some of those attempts, and even though Norway was a few less, accuracy of course was a bit better. But look at that, possession for Norway 66% compared to Brazil's 34%. So Norway got more touches on the ball, and look at that, passes 653 to Norway compared to Brazil's 313. That alone should show you that Norway definitely had quite a decent level of control in the match itself as well. And pass accuracy there. And 91% to Norway compared to 80% Brazil. And fouls, a few more fouls Brazil's way, 7 fouls to Norway's 4. And 1 yellow card was issued to Brazil. And no red cards, offsides, 1 apiece, corners, 5 apiece. So well, there you have it there. We got a little recap here. Let's see if we can even have a peek at it. And wow, seemed like quite a back and forth sort of game, but yeah, based on the stats, it seems that Norway did a bit more in order to actually pull this one out of the bag. Oh yeah, probably in hindsight, the coach probably looking at things, analyzing what could have been done, but it's not a matter of could have beens and perhaps this and that. Is what you do on the day of the match. But it seems like they did try both ends, and the goalkeepers, wow, especially Norway's goalkeeper, as though his existence depending on it, definitely pulled up some amazing saves as well. So that's one of the things, sometimes things go for you, sometimes things go against you, but wow, not sure exactly when Neymar played. Was he brought on probably a little later on? I'm thinking that he's struggling, and I would have probably brought on, if I have my star player on the bench, probably brought him on early on, probably in the second half there, or substitute him just before you come out there. So I don't know. I'll have to look at the whole match again and see exactly how that goes. But wow, what a match that was. Of course, Portugal and Spain, of course, later on today, and Mexico and England. Okay, round of 16, and this will be Mexico's lineup, 4-3-3 up front there. And look at what they have on the bench. They do have quite a lot of quality players to choose from. Yeah, definitely it's going to be quite interesting. And got some images here as well, some stats. And it's pretty close. It's actually pretty close. England has a bit of an advantage in terms of probability, as based on the stats here. It's 36 to England, 31 to Mexico, but yeah, Mexico does have a bit of an advantage on various fronts. Altitude for sure, and the crowd support. Wow, it's going to be deafening at times. There's 31% based on the stats here, saying that definitely could go to extra time and probably even penalties as well. But there's a lot of probabilities how this one could go. So I'm not going to look at the stats in terms of who probably has a bit of a probable advantage. I think I have this white on a knife's edge match that could go either way. So yeah, will be a good watch, I do believe. And yeah, only one of these teams will be marching on. And well, as you can see, round of 16, decide which team is going to make it into the quarterfinals. And so far, oh yeah, quarterfinals, I did say Norway, the first team, but that's not true. First two teams to enter quarterfinals was France and Morocco. And oh, look at that. Morocco doesn't have a chance compared to the stats here, but Morocco's played some really good football, and I won't be surprised if they actually pull this out of the bag. Really good players, and they fight tooth and nail in terms of middle of the park, and their attackers, defenders are really rock solid as well. France definitely has a lot of good quality players that can change the match at any time, but wouldn't put it past Morocco. So it's definitely going to be a good match, and it'll definitely be, if the French are definitely thinking it's going to be a fairly easy steamroll. Definitely not going to be a walk in the park. Definitely it's going to be a tough match for both teams, in my opinion. As was the case, of course, for Brazil and Norway. I find Norway looked a bit more relaxed at times, and Brazil looked a bit more to be on the pressure side of things, just to look at their faces. So yeah, depending on how teams actually cope with the pressure. And yeah, that's where the coach definitely has a lot of decisions to make behind the scenes. And seems like he did make some changes here and there, but sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But that's how it is there. And in terms of leading goal scorers of the tournament, so far 7 goals to 3 players. Yes, legend himself, Lionel Messi on 7, Kylian Mbappe on 7, and now Erling Haaland after that match, now on 7 as well. In terms of assists, Michael Olise of France has the most assists in the tournament so far with 5. And Brahim Diaz of Morocco has 4. Bruno Guimarães of Brazil has 4. But of course, won't be able to add to that, as yeah, Brazil now knocked out, as Norway now march on. Yeah, don't think we need to look at yellow cards and red cards, but well, definitely is going to be quite a match to come for sure. So yeah, tomorrow's match was going to be USA taking on Belgium, and wow, they have this match on a knife's edge here. Look at that, 36% to USA, 37% just by one margin of 1 to Belgium, and the probabilities of this going to extra time, 27%. So yeah, definitely it's going to be quite interesting indeed. And yeah, I would agree with that. I would give Belgium a bit of an edge. They have played really good football, as USA, of course, especially in the attacking play. They've really been quite consistent. So, yeah, possible. Can go either way, and wouldn't be surprised if either team actually pull off a victory and move on to the next round for sure.
Even though some pretty
Switzerland and Colombia. Let's see. Well, the way they have this 41% Colombia, 28% Switzerland. Probably is about right, but still, Switzerland really playing some good football. And at this stage of the tournament, definitely can't take any of your rivals lightly at all. And yeah, definitely it's going to be interesting what happens on the field and what happens on the sidelines in terms of the coaching team as well. So yeah, definitely it's going to be quite an interesting match. But yeah, I tend to agree with that. Bit of an edge to Colombia in that one for sure. But Switzerland, really good team, and definitely not impossible if that can go their way as well. And of course, after dramatic games between Australia and Egypt, with that penalty shootout, which ended 2-4 in favor of Egypt, and Capo Verde taking on Argentina, a match that almost went into probably some extra time, penalties. Wow, that was a good match. My days. Capo Verde probably second goal. Probably one of the goals of the entire tournament. And wow, they played so good. Everyone can agree that Capo Verde, yeah, in terms of the history of what went into bringing this team together, with even messages to players who mostly play in second division clubs, with LinkedIn messages and stuff like that, that actually brought the team together. And it shows you that, yeah, once there's a sort of a sync in terms of tactics and a will to play some really hard fought good football, anything is possible. And Argentina, I think they were a bit shell-shocked. The eyes said all, and even the GOAT himself was absolutely amazed at the level of tough play that Capo Verde brought to the game. And yep, can you imagine if they had pulled off the victory? Wow. Yeah, I think Argentina would have been shocked, not just for one day, but for probably months and ends. Wow, football is such a revered sport in South America, Argentina and Brazil, and yeah, and especially against a team that look at probably not at your level, but Capo Verde definitely did play at that level in most of, not all of their games against World Cup teams that actually have won the World Cup on several occasions as well. So yeah, hats off to them, and fingers crossed. Next 4 years from now, I know some of the players won't be playing in the World Cup, but at least, yeah, it'll be awesome to see them back in the tournament and yeah, playing at that level for sure. And I'm sure their ranking, I think it's number 68 in the world, probably would have improved after the World Cup as well. And Argentina taking on Egypt. Wow. Well, this one has Argentina win this one by a landslide. 10% Egypt, 70% Argentina. Yeah, Egypt has played some really good football. The likes of Salah and several other players really have brought some moments of good play to their World Cup so far. Yeah, Argentina, you could say, probably has, on a whole, better players on most aspects of the game, technical. But Egypt, solid team, and they definitely do have really solid competitive players as well. Like I say, it all depends on tactics and how much you're willing to fight in the middle of the park, and looking at things from a tactical perspective, from the coaching administrative team as well. So it's not just fought on the pitch, also fought behind the scenes, the sidelines, in terms of the technical staff. And in my opinion, don't be afraid as a coach, administrator, player to try different tactics, especially if you see things going not in your favor. Let's say Egypt, 2 goals down at halftime. Probably try something different within the match before the end of halftime, or they actually regroup and relook at things. And who knows, maybe they might try a tactic that might get them back into the game, and it's all tied up sometime in the second half. But just speculation, so gonna be a good game, I think. But yeah, I would agree that Argentina definitely has an edge, and they've definitely done well in all their matches, and they've come through some serious tests as well. And yeah, definitely should be quite interesting. A bit of edge to Argentina in that one for sure. But yeah, definitely big matches today. And wow, what a tournament it's been, like I said earlier. And later on today it's Portugal taking on Spain. And yes, big match clash here as Mexico will be clashing with England. Once again, thanks for joining today's live stream. It's right, Game of Flash. Just a bit of a quick look there at what's happening on the stage of the World Cup. And yeah, got a bit of a tussle going on here in this one. And wow, World Cup clash here between Islamic Republic of Iran and Wales. And at halftime, it is 5 goals apiece. Yes, I was dominating for portions of the match and had 3 goals lead at some point. Yeah, definitely that quite clear as Fifa's morning matches can be off the pitch. Definitely not very friendly to the eyes, and yeah, it can be quite disconcerting and somewhat distracting in terms of the flow as well. Not for the AI, of course, but yeah, from my perspective. But yeah, definitely gonna have to push through that and see if I can actually get a bit of a result for Wales in this one. So action continues. Just a flash dash. Wow.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
Hey crew, this is Quinton Stricton, and I will never see live streams the same way after teaming up with the Flash. Am I the only one who can barely keep up? This is next level fun. Thanks for joining today's live stream. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to FlashScribe for more epic action. Hit the bell icon so you never miss when we go live, because this team, we're unstoppable. Stay tuned, because we'll be back with more fun
in a flash dash, while
Elementary. Look, Watson. Our first clue. Your life so mysterious, your voice so grand, symphony flowing like waves on sand. To see you smile with every trial.
Thanks for watching, friends. Remember to like, share, drop a comment, and smash that notification bell icon. Flash Gamer Stream will be back in a flash dash while.
Marines, move up! Push forward! Take the ridge! Hold the line! Push forward! Take them down!
This is why you need speed on your squad. Rim runs, ankle breakers, and pure green lights. Let's run it up, y'all. Instant rim runs, unguardable dribble combos, breaking ankles left and right. Ain't no cap. We on meta builds only. Smash that like, throw a sub, and let's get toxic on the 1v1 stage. Meet me on the 2K court, Flash Dash style, baby.
And don't forget, of course, NBA 2K action will be on once again this coming Wednesday. So NBA fans, don't worry, got you covered. Yes, Wednesday is your day. Some NBA 2K action, absolutely guaranteed. And of course, if there's any changes, yeah, it's summer, out and about at times here and there. If there's any changes to the live stream roster, well, definitely let you know. Of course, remember to drop a sub to the channel, like, share, drop a comment as well. And make sure you got that notification bell icon activated so you'll always be in the know when next I happen to go live.
Ground vibrates, an electric current. Air itself a drum beat, thick and fervent. Flags unfurling, every shade of shout anticipations. Current buzzing from the ground out 1,000 feet. Marching to a single pulsing sound. This energy's infectious all around. No holding back.
All right, so more time to get to the action and find exactly how this match is going to go. And wow, what a match it's been so far. Yeah, I know. Basically did not defend it well at times. And yes, do that sometimes in matches, but yeah, that bright light as you see on the screen. I don't have the best monitor in the world, and definitely did affect my flow at times. And at this level of FIFA, really gotta have a momentum of flow going, otherwise you can definitely get caught in the blink of an eye. And yep, but at least not behind. And at halftime, as you can see there, Islamic Republic of Iran 5 and Wales 5. So without further ado, let's head on back down to the Lusail Stadium. Continuation of the match, and of course the commencement of the second half. And the referee for this one is Federica Galaccioli.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And slipped through beautifully. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Corner kick played in. No nonsense clearance. Can he give them the lead? Oh, he saved it well. Who can he pick out? And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. It's a short one. Into the advanced position. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. And there's the delivery, and he's clear as lines. It's one corner after another. He's driven in the corner. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Jahan Bash just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Oh, fine stop. Now sending it in. Applying vigorous pressure. And he's beaten him here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Davis. Not the pass he had in mind. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Big chance. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Moore. Nico Williams. And they have possession again. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Jahan Bash. They need to get bodies back. Crossing possibilities. Perfect tackle. Good movement. Oh, a lovely ball. Ramsey. Harry Wilson. Bale. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Very quick thinking there. Azmoun. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. That's really good and effective physical play. Could be! What a block! Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
comes. They've lost it. Ramin Rezayan. And room now out on the flank. Can he give them the lead? Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Ramsey. Bale, and a good-looking ball. Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Sardar Azmoun. He's it, and he might be through here. Well, they have the ball once more. Moving forward effectively. Oh, could be! And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, here it is again. The cross is inch perfect, just begging somebody to run onto it. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Roberts. Ramsey. Throw-ins given. So half an hour remaining. He has time to play it over. Amiri, physically strong and secure on the ball. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop. Wilson. Johnson. Harry Wilson, moving the ball forward with purpose. But they took care of the situation defensively. Sardar Azmoun. Now the keeper grabs it. Joe Morel. Williams. Thumped clear. An incisive pass. He just needs to keep a cool head. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Wilson. Johnson. Bale. Marvellous anticipation. Dan James. And that's sound goalkeeping. Another short corner here. Shown inside. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Vahid Amiri. In position here to protect the ball. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, good work by the keeper. And a substitution in the offing. And over it comes. Williams. Well read to ease the pressure. Wilson. Sardar Azmoun. Breaking at pace. Ejan Hadjisafi. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. James. Ramsey has it. Brennan Johnson. Williams. Chance to cross. Bale. Bale! And able to get a body in the way. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And an effective clearance. Bale. Can he finish? And the keeper more than equal to it. And short it is. And Still, they wait for the chance. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Goal for Wales.
Azmoun. Ezatolahi. Jahanbakhsh. Roberts. And intercepted it. Oh, a nice looking pass. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Brennan Johnson. On to Bale. Dan James. And just slightly offside. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. And Wales recovering possession well. Harry Wilson. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, nothing productive, really. And using his strength to shield the ball. Azmoun. Doing well to keep possession. Bale. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Sardar Azmoun. Opportunity here, and a decent save. Full credit. Now sending it in. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. They favoured a short one here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Out of play and a Wales throw-in forthcoming. Ethan Ampadu, not the pass he had in mind. Let's see if something comes of this. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Delivering it. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Mohamedi. Sardar Azmoun. And they find a gap in the defence. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, couldn't keep it. Gareth Bale. On to Wilson. Well, it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Ramsey. And it's Connor Roberts. Ampadu. James. On to Wilson. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Breaking at pace. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Well, relying on the goalkeeper.
Well, there's not long left now, but that just about keeps them in it.
Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And played short. Well, another corner. Can they take advantage of this one? Elects to go short. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Surely! Oh, that might have sealed it for them.
Well, he has to make the keeper work there. That's a bad miss.
Joe Morrell. Williams. On to Wilson. Unable to keep the ball. Jahanbakhsh. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Lovely work to get past his man. Saeed Ezzatullahi. Brennan Johnson. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Cross it in here. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Jahanbakhsh, and in with a real chance. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
An unforced error, you've got to say. Doing well to keep possession. Morteza Puraliganji. Ezatolahi. Sardar Azmoun. Options in the centre. Brennan Johnson. Williams. This attack looks highly promising. Ramsey. Ramsey has it. Wilson. Oh, he's given the ball away. He's protecting it well. Polisade. Rezayan. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. They've given it away. Brennan Johnson. Hossein Kanani. Mohammadi. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Running with the ball confidently, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Just the challenge that was required. Johnson. Williams. On to Wilson. Bale. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Dan James. Real chance. Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Goal for Wales.
Mohammadi. Ezatolahi. Sardar Azmoun. Ejan Hadjisafi losing possession. Brennan Johnson. Puraliganji. Jahanbakhsh. Strong play here. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. was the delivery. And the referee brings this game to an end. Wales have to digest a defeat. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Yeah, that bright light definitely affected my play. Wasn't able to be as competitive in this one as I wanted to. But anyway,
can he put it
well played to Islamic Republic of Iran in this one.
Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. He's in here. Oh, and it goes! Another goal, and I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite... And room now out on the flank. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see? Moving forward effectively. Oh, could be. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. An incisive pass. He just needs to keep a cool head. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply... Another short corner here. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. And still they wait for the chance. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them. Jahan Bash. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up...
Yeah, so definitely yeah, the bright lights in terms of the morning lights of FIFA itself never really resonate with me at all. So yeah, I did promise last time I had a match like that I was gonna stop it and restart until I got a pitch. That was my favorite because yeah, the CPU doesn't have that sort of like interaction with things of that nature. Just does what it's programmed to do. And not saying that might have probably still got the W or the L in this case, but at least it's been a bit more competitive here. As you can see there, 39 shots to Islamic Republic of Iran here compared to 20 by Wales. Yeah, definitely was quite disconcerting, as I did mention. Yeah, too bright for me. And yeah, that's what it is. And pass is completed, 335 to Wales, 378 to Islamic Republic of Iran. Tackles 28 to both teams. So you can still argue that it was competitive in terms of certain stats, and but still, definitely. So let's see, still second in the group, even though I got that loss there. And what did help me as well is that the goal differential there. See, Iran's goal differential is -2, and a goal against, of course, you can see it, to Wales 19, goal forward 19. All that would have helped me to keep my second spot there. And wow, so I think that match was tough. Yeah, match the England will be even tougher as well. And Iran and United States will ultimately clash at some point as well. So yeah, very much an open group, and definitely have to try and push forward to get a bit more of a better result in the next match. And elsewhere around the grounds, Italy and Senegal 1-1, Netherlands and Ecuador 2 apiece there. Of course, next match, yep, it's going to be England. Oh wow, group leaders in this case on 6 points. That's going to be an extra tough match. I'm telling you right here and now. If I get that bright light on that pitch for that match or any other match, I'm going to stop the game. And I'm going to restart it a few times until I get on pitch. That's at least allow me to be a bit more competitive. Yeah. Also, the games have morning lights on the grounds and stuff like that, but for FIFA, it's just too bright. And there's been a lot of community sites that have actually described many players actually complaining about that, but yeah, definitely never really got to actually turning it down or making any sort of adjustments to their actual light settings there. Well, this is gonna be a tough match, and yeah, I'll have to take out my thumbnails on this here. Yeah, but still second in the group there, and one loss. Goal against, goal forward, goal differential definitely keeps me in that spot, and but still. I'll definitely have to try at least get a point in the next match. Or if I can get 3 points, that would be great. But it's going to be a really, really challenging match. And yeah, solid. Definitely have to make things a bit more solid from a defensive point of view. Have to mix up my attacking play. Some lofted passes here and there as well. And definitely have to try something different. Not sure if I might go with the 4-2-3-1 formation, as England in that match will be 4-3-3, holding lights of Sterling, Kane, Odin, Mount, Henderson there, and defense midfielder Rice, the back there, left back Trippier, right back Alexander Arnold, and centre backs Jones and White. And of course, unmistakable figure of Pickford there, and goalkeeper. So, yeah, definitely going to be a very, very challenging match. And the group leaders there, yep, definitely have to put in many times more better performance in that one, of course, to try and get a bit of a favourable result. But once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Definitely appreciate it. And there you have it, some FIFA action gameplay. And remember, the actual football, of course, England playing Mexico. And not sure if the match has already started, but quite possible. Definitely have a look at that in a bit. And of course, Spain and Portugal. Wow, some monster matches lined up for today. And remember, yeah, round of 16. So, yeah, any slip-ups as the case with a lot of big teams who are already heading out of the tournament. And Norway, for example, bit of a big performance there, and according to the stats, they control large portions of the match. And who else, of course, scored the winner for Team Norway? And of course, yes, the iconic Haaland. Wow, what a tournament it's been for him. And Norway rowing themselves into the quarterfinals. Wow. What an outcome that definitely was. Yep, seeing the shout out comment there, Roy. Thank you so much. Yep. Yeah, it was tough luck. Still second in the table, Group B, I do believe there. But yeah, that morning glare on the pitch there definitely affects me, and I can't really coordinate things the best way I want. So that's why you see I avoid certain parts of the pitch a bit more. And you to actually be competitive in FIFA, you should have the opportunity to explore all possibilities throughout the entire pitch there. But yeah, I was thinking about stopping the match as I saw the glare there early on in the first half, but decided to continue. But Yeah, at least could have been a bit better there. And at times, I must admit though, however, my defending was a bit off there. But yeah, of course, definitely didn't help at all whatsoever. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. And that's what Gabriel Flash here with some FIFA action. Yep, gotta take the L in this one here. Yeah, so lost this one to the Islamic Republic of Iran. 9 goals to 8. So not a bad performance in terms of was a tightly fought match, but yeah, the glare gets me every single time.
Air itself a drum beat, thick and fervent, flags unfurling, every shade of shout anticipations, current buzzing from the ground out 1,000 feet, marching to a single pulsing sound. This energy's infectious all around. No holding back now, no time for keeping still. Feel the surge inside us, climbing up the hill. One heartbeat, one breath, one shared electric thrill. When the whistle blows, the world shakes free. Every voice away, crashing wild and free. This is more than just a game, it's where we're meant to be. A celebration rising for everyone to see. Vuvuzela's blast, a brassy, joyful sting. The referee's call is sharp and sudden thing. From the stadium shaking to the pitch's green wide span. Every pass a story, part of the master plan. Watch the players quick to step, a blur across the turf. A goal net ripples worth every single serve. Cleats kick up the moment, a spray of earth, proving what this passion's truly worth. No holding back now, no time for keeping still. Feel the surge inside us, climbing up the hill. One heartbeat, one breath, one shared electric thrill. When the whistle blows, the world shakes free. Every voice away, crashing wild and free. This is more than just a game, it's where we're meant to be. A celebration rising for everyone to see. The clock still spins its hands, the truth we can't deny. This wild, bright feeling, we'll chase it till we fly. But in this moment, every worry drops away. Just pure, unburdened spirit living for today. This high feels fragile, but we grasp it tight. Bathing in the stadium's vibrant light. When the whistle blows, the world shakes free. Every voice away, crashing wild and free. This is more than just a game, it's where we're meant to be. A celebration rising for everyone to see.
Light post, sound beat, move your feet, feel the heat, rhythm sweet. Time to groove, make the move in the street. Life's a beat, where sound meets light. Dance all night, hold on tight.
And once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, of course, once again for the shout there. Right. Yeah, FIFA glare on that pitch. Yeah, definitely gives you quite an advantage. If you're playing against another person, alright, being a CPU, Yeah, they show you no mercy. That's your problem, son, right?
Sun's glowing, cities pumping, heart beating wild. Neon dreams reflected in the mirror tiles. Sneakers hitting pavements, rhythm in the strides. Blasting tunes, bass booming, feeling vibe. Leather jackets, fishnets, dancing in the street. Sits electrifying every soul they need. Glow sticks, waving crowds, shouting out a beat. Charisma dripping heavy, oh, can you feel the heat? Fire, we're dancing all the way to the greatest party. Ain't no stopping play. Freaks and geeks and sheep.
So there you have it. Yep, definitely Mexico and England will be beginning, depending on your time zone, and probably in the next few minutes. Yep, definitely. And 2 o'clock in the morning, as it's going here, and what a match is going to be. And wow. Crucial match for both teams, and yeah, definitely be interesting to see the sort of tactics that both teams deploying in this one, and if things go wrong for either team in terms of let's say goals and probably the lack of scoring goals, I'm sure neither team will really want to see this match go to penalties. As you can see that, yeah, penalties is like a lottery, and yeah, it's nerve-wracking. I mean, you might be all confident and all that before a match, but you can't tell me that most players, maybe not all, most players, especially if you have never really played much on the international stage as a new player, so to speak, most players are going to be so nervous. But yeah, pick a spot. Sometimes the goalkeeper guesses right. Yeah, but yeah, the really top players, they tend to read the goalkeeper, read the situation at another level, but yeah, even the very best sometimes doesn't really go well for them, and lots of goalkeeper saving, and sometimes hitting the post, and sometimes clearing the post. So yeah, definitely love to see this match settled in the full 90 minutes, or at least in injury time. Yep, both fans are going to be sweating and biting their fingernails for sure if it goes to penalties, for sure. And other matches that's lined up for today: Spain and Portugal there, and that's many hours away before that happens. Yep. So definitely match that's up in a few minutes or so, depending on your time zone. Yep, will be England taking on Portugal. And so far in the quarters, France will be clashing with Morocco. And I'm not even going to look at the stats on that one, even though I did earlier, because I know France is our top team, but Morocco is a top team as well. And they're showing that they can stand up and really hold their ground against any of the top teams anywhere in the world. So yeah, I know the stats may not be favorable in terms of predictions on that, but yeah, I definitely have Morocco giving France quite a hard fight. And yes, they do have some really amazing top level players, but Morocco definitely has some outstanding players as well. Can turn things on its head in a match anytime, any place, anywhere. So yeah, definitely going to be a must-see match, and that's lined up for Thursday the 9th. So Norway here, of course, we're waiting on results of other match, of course. And wow, 2 matches to begin later on today. And wow, I'm not calling it. I have friends already calling how's it gonna go, and even right down to goal margins or penalty kicks, but it's gonna be too tough. And yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a million different possibilities. Yeah, I'm gonna just blow this out of proportion. There's a million different probabilities in terms of possible outcomes in terms of what can happen during the field of play, or even against the run of play that can turn a match on its head. So yeah, definitely is going to be quite a really hard fought match, and you'd argue that the player or the team that wants it more is the one that's going to put it out to the bag. But yeah, there's a lot of variables that could definitely turn a match around at any time, even if you may be against things altogether. Yeah, so yeah, definitely a few moments from now, it's going to be Mexico clashing with England in that one.
Dubstep drops deep in the night, so steep. Funk bass grooving, got your body moving. You know how to walk, you know how to run. Feel the rhythm in the bones, feel the moment become one. Worlds collide in the sound, bass patterns all around. Melodies pure, burning textures allure. Cinematic.
Yo ho ho! Did you really think I'd start any other way? And what's this? Time for a bit of mischief, is it? Aye aye, if you can keep up. Gather round, lads and lasses, ready to embarrass yourselves on the high seas. 'Cause plunder's not for the faint of heart. Well, don't just stand there, come on if you dare. Join the chaos, the plunder, and a bit of swashbuckling. Mind those fingers. Welcome to another flash epic Pirates Plunder stream, where pirates pretend to be legends and legends pretend to be sober. Let's take on sea battles galore, because what's a pirate without a little cannon smoke in the beard? From mighty armadas to those scrawny, puny pirate sloops, aye, we'll outwit 'em all, or we'll at least outdrink 'em. And what's the prize? Why, heaps of stolen loot, of course. If you can carry it, it's yours. Gold, you say? Aye, it's always about the gold. Shiny, heavy, and never enough. Toss in some fine grog, because the sober pirate is a sad pirate. And don't forget the grub, unless you fancy gnawing on your own boot. Plus the company of those fine tavern ladies, who'll rob you blind with a wink. Never try to cheat me out of me gold, unless you fancy a new hole in ye hat, or mock my parrot. He's got sharper wit than half me crew. Or I, maybe, I promise. You'll be walking the plank faster than you can say landlubber. Honor the pirate's code and never call me scallywag unless you're keen on a swim with the sharks. Yea, you'll be swimming with the big fish. Ah, hope you brought your floaties. Remember to smash that like button unless you want a curse upon your next voyage. Send a message in a bottle, or just share it if you're not a total relic. And spread the code of this pirate stream. Let's see how many scallywags we can rope in. Well, stop gawking, you swabby landlubber. Adventure waits for no one. There's much to do unless you fancy scrubbing the deck. Prime the cannons, let's make some noise the Navy won't soon forget. Load the hull with grog and grub. Priorities, matey, priorities. It's time for yet another high seas adventure, because retirement is for admirals. Aye, ha ha! That's the spirit.
I bet you didn't know racing could get this wild. Choose your wheels, mash the pedal, and let the chaos begin. Rev up your engines, countdown's ticking. 3, 2, 1, go! Tires screech, boosters blaze, and every race is packed with show-stopping action. Pick your ride, car, truck, bike, scooter, skis, or skateboard. Hit the motorway, push the pedal, and dash to victory flash dash style. Don't forget, sub, rate, share, and drop a comment. Flash Epic Fun Racer gameplay. It's epic fun every single time.
Etched in time, here and now, a perfect rhyme.
And once again, many thanks for joining another live stream. That's right, back-to-back FIFA as it's FIFA day. Well, gone into Monday now, so. And officially, I'll be back with you on Wednesday with some NBA 2K26. Yep, definitely big things happening and heating up in the World Cup. And not just weather-wise. And yeah, got to win in the first match. And that was Argentina Professional League tournament there. And well, definitely was a fairly well fought match in the first half. But ultimately, he was able to get a bit of a victory there in the second half. And wow, mine's still on this one with that glare on the pitch. And Islamic Republic of Iran. Yes, and Taremi did get a goal. And Bale did get a goal as well. But yeah, fell short by a goal. 9 goals to 8. So lots of goals in this one. Yeah, but that glare, that morning glare on the pitch definitely does, yeah, seem blinding at times. And so strange that I'm not the only one complaining about it. And yeah, I guess FIFA basically put it into the mechanics of game development. And never really worked in actually changing it in any way. But still holding down the second spot, and a really huge match up next, taking on England. And wow, that's going to be an extra challenging match. And I'm telling you here and now, any more glare on that pitch, I'm going to stop that game, or even kicks off, until I get a pitch without that much glare on it. Can't even take rain. Yeah, at least definitely want a competitive effort, so I can actually give my best whether I win or lose in a match.
The spirit echoes in the distance, can you really hear it? Epic in the sound wave, travel through the space. Fusion in the essence, music embrace. Floating on the stardust, heavy rhythm rain.
Him's gonna wind down this particular stream. It was absolutely epic fun.
Stars in every way, rhyming every place. Floating on the stardust, heavy rhythm rain.
Of course, first match, River Plate taking on Union in that one.
Kick your wide embrace, stars in every way, rhyming every place.
Able to get W in that one. Yeah, it's a bit off the pace in terms of my defense early on in the first half, but able to turn things around in the second half and pick up a decent win. 9 goals to 4 in that one. And for this one, yeah, I was actually leading up 3 goals in the second half, and somehow I lost that lead in no time at all. And I guess my eyes were twitching a bit. All that glare on the pitch. And yeah, they're able to equalize 5-5 at halftime. And was able to get back into the game. And yeah, definitely was a back and forth sort of match. And in the end, Islamic Republic of Iran prevailed 9 goals to 8. And yeah, definitely all to play for in that group, as it's the best of 2 progress until or towards the knockout stage of the tournament. So just gonna leave you with my awesome, epic, cool artificial intelligence as I tell you all their usual goodbyes at this time. So until the next stream, officially on Wednesday with some NBA 2K26 action, you just never know. Might even drop another one on you. For that, yeah, make sure you got that notification bell icon activated. Should always be in the know when next I go live. So until next one, friends, yours through the Flash, signing off on this one. Alright everyone, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next one. It's bye for now.
We are on the final stretch, chat. The plasma boosters are overheating, but we are not lifting off the throttle. Not today. Hold on, holding now. Boosting! Hi, it's Budgie, and thanks for watching another Bro Flash stream. Remember to rate, share, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Stay chill. We'll catch you later.
Sun's glowing, cities pumping, heart beating wild. Neon dreams reflected in the mirror tiles. Sleepers didn't pay.
Shiver me timbers, you won't believe what just happened. Thanks for watching another game of Flash live stream, mateys. Ha ha ha. He almost walked the plank in this one. Don't forget to rate, share and subscribe, drop a comment and ring that notification bell to know when there's another live stream. Time for me to plunder more loot and bury treasure in Davy Jones's locker. Then get some hearty grog and do a merry pirate's jig. Take care and see you on the high seas soon, you soft-footed landlubbers. Aye.
If you love superheroes and gaming, you're in the right place. Spidey and Flash here, bringing you all the web-slinging fun. Ready to join the adventure? Thanks for swinging by another epic game stream. Don't forget to web smack that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss when we go live. We'll have some superhero duties to tend to now. We'll swing by another time. Wow, but that was quite a lot of Flash Webtastic fun. Hey, gotta dash and save the city. Until next time, web catch you later, fans.
Thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun. Presenting the gameplay along with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. See you next time. Have an awesome Warrior Day. Bye for now.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting along with Bro Flash. We will keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to always know when next we go live. So until next time, have an awesome day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting the gameplay with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to lasso smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell icon. Keep galloping after those dreams. Well, so long, crew. I'm out.
Well, thanks so much for joining today's Flash Gamer stream. It was so much fun presenting the session along with the Flash. We will keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also activate the notification bell icon to know when we go live. So until the next time, stay super happy. We're out. Flash Dash style.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was actually fun presenting the gameplay along with Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash that like button, comment, Flash, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to activate the notification bell icon as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until the next time, have a great all-around earthly peaceful day. There's a greater power good within you. Well, it's goodbye now, my friends.
Underneath the city lights